Hi, family, and welcome to Oracle and Tarot Readings with Royalty. My name is Royalty, and basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a 4-card spread. I will be coming from my Angels, Gods, and Goddess deck. Okay. Angels, God, and Goddess deck. And I believe I got this deck at a place out here in Sacramento called Planet Earth Rising. Planet Earth Rising. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pulling 4 cards from the Angels, God, and Goddesses deck. And then I'll be pulling 1 card from the tarot. This is my new tarot deck. I'm planning to get some more because I love this deck. I truly love this deck. And it's basically an easy tarot handbook. It's basically a deck that I got when I began to learn the tarot. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to pull something from my Isis Oracle deck, but we'll see. It depends on how this reading goes. So I'm going to go ahead and deal the cards in front of you. As I always say, I don't know who this reading is for. I never know who the readings are for. As I said, sometimes the readings are for me. It's so ironic because a lot of the times when I have done readings in the past, it seems like the readings were just for me. And it's really eerie sometimes because it's like, okay, I'm thinking that but then hopefully other people got something out of those messages as well. So let me go ahead and shuffle the cards. And as you can see, I have my crystals spread out. I have my amethyst here. Right here, this is Moldavite. This is Moldavite. This is a very powerful crystal. It comes from the galaxy. Here's my pyrite, my rose quartz, my cistrine. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I have my red jasper here, my clear quartz, and my tiger's eye. I also have over here some stones because I'm going to be doing some crystals. I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading. I think it's this incense that's making me sneeze because it's going directly up my nose. I'm burning some myrrh incense. We have our elements of fire here. The candle is burning. Then I have my magic wand to clear the energies around us. And here we go. So let me deal this up and see. I don't know who this reading is for, but it is definitely for someone out there. I was just called to do a reading today. Haven't done one in like maybe a week or so. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. And as I said, I'll be laying out 4 cards. I'm thinking I'm going to have to move these crystals aside. Give myself more room. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling 4 from my Gods and Goddess deck. And as I said before, I don't know who this reading is for, but I definitely know it is for someone out there. And it may just be for me. So if my camera starts messing up or it's being a little delayed, just bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, cleanse the cards. Okay, so let's get started. the first card we have here is the Goddess of Oneness. And let's see here. See if you can see that. Goddess of Oneness. And it says, someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this moment. Okay, someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this moment. So I'm going to go ahead and sit this right here and see what this means. Goddess of Oneness. And I'm reading from my book over here, definitely, because some of these decks are new to me and I'm still learning some of the cards. So the Goddess of Oneness is saying someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this very moment. Remember that love is not restricted by time or space. You are forever connected spiritually to those you love and care for. It is understandable that you may be saddened because you are physically apart from someone you dearly love. Alternatively, you may be saddened by a loved one's recent passing from the earth plane. Through this card, they are making their presence felt. They have not left you and will never leave you. They are forever with you in spirit. The bonds of love can never be broken. Feel and acknowledge their presence, for they are with you in spirit right now. And this is very ironic because, I don't know who this card is for. Maybe you've lost a loved one. Maybe you've lost someone that you love and care about. But this card is basically saying that they are with you, that they love you, that they will never leave you. And it's ironic because my husband just went on a trip and he's been gone for almost a month. And I'm such a baby. I'm such a big baby that, I definitely love and trust my husband. But it's like, just like a child when they miss their parent. I'm just so in love. It's like I miss him sometimes. I'll sit there and look at his pictures that he sent me while on his trip. And I'll kiss the pictures like 100 times. Not literally, but, but it's like one moment I had some tears and I was just realizing how much I love this man. And so it's just funny that this comes out first, because what stood out to me the most, it says, it's time to reap. Oh, wait a minute. Where is that at? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. It says, remember that love is not restricted by time or space, and you are forever connected spiritually to those you love and care for. It says, it is understandable that you may be saddened because you are physically apart from someone you dearly love. So it's like, that's just really just for me right now. I know this reading is also for someone else. But this was really cute for me. I appreciate that. And so I'm going to go ahead and lay this card here. And we're going to see what the second card has to say. Angel of Clearing. This is the Angel of Clearing. Okay. And let's see. You see that? Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. Okay, so it may be saying that, this card really connects to this one here. Okay, so let's see what this card has to say. Angel of Clearing. So the Angel of Clearing wants you to know today that your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over, okay? Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. So I don't know if that person that's apart from you right now, or maybe someone has passed on and you're confused about their passing, but this is what the Angel of Clearing wants you to know today. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. The Angel of Clearing is at work right now, clearing your auric field. This will pave the way for a time of renewed clarity, focus, and purpose in your life. Over the coming days, you will feel the effects of this clearing as all areas of your life are brought into balance and harmony. Give thanks to your angel for this gift and know that you just deserve all the blessings coming your way. Know also that the period of doubt, frustration, and confusion you have experienced in recent months was a necessary part of your growth, and in its own way also a blessing, just for just as nature has her changing seasons, so too does your life, which is governed by the same laws and moves in constant cycle in accordance with the divine will, okay, of the great creator. Life constantly carries us within its ebbs and flows towards the horizon across the great ocean of life, then back to rest upon the shores of our own divinity. Okay? So what this is saying to me is that I don't know who has someone out there who is away from them right now. And just like I say, I think this reading is also for me. But someone else out there has someone who is away, who's either passed away or they're traveling. And, I don't know if you've been confused about some things or you don't understand some things. But basically, the angel of clearing is basically letting you know that right now, that they're paving a way for you to have the clarity that you need. And you will know the focus. You will have the focus and, be clear on the purpose of your life. It's very beautiful because I think that the angel of clearing is an angel that basically wants us to know that we've been seeing obstacles, we've been seeing troubles, we've been seeing things that we don't understand, but it's going to become clear to you sooner than later. Just as the seasons change, so does your life. It has its seasons. And so we have to allow that to happen and know that everything happens in perfect planning of the Great Mother. Okay? So these two cards really go together. So if you're having any confusion, just know something's being cleared in your favor. And over the coming days, you will feel the effects of this clearing as all areas of your life are brought into balance and harmony. Okay, so give thanks to your angels for this gift and know that you deserve all the blessings coming your way. Okay? And then we're going to see what this second card is about. Angels of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Okay. Sometimes those doubts that we have as far as situations that's happening can have a lot to do with not having enough self-love. So let's see what the angel of soul love has to say. Angel of soul love is trying to tell you today that it's time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self-love. The world around you is simply a reflection of your interworld beliefs and feelings. There's a person or group of people in your life at present who keep putting you down and undervaluing what you say or do. The angels of love, soul love, realizes that this is a painful and hurtful situation for you and has shown up in your reading today to help you work through and heal this issue from a higher perspective. All happens as an act of love. The people in your life at present are simply here to help you face your own feelings of inadequacy, self-worth, and self-love. That is not to say that you should pat them on the back for making you feel small or sad. Rather, it is the opposite. Stand up for yourself, regardless of what others think or say, and know that you are eternally worthy of love. In essence, you are a wondrous and beautiful being of light and love. You are held in eternal embrace by the soul of creation, loved and valued more than you will ever know. Okay? Start to have loving thoughts for yourself. You are perfect just as you are. There is no need to change anything about you except for the perceptions you hold about yourself. Affirm to yourself many times each day, I am love. I am light. I value and honor myself through my thoughts and through all I say and do. The more I love and value myself, the more love and value I attract from those around me. Okay, so this is really adding up here for whoever's out there. I don't know if someone has passed on, as I said before. I don't know if someone is traveling, but basically, they want you to know that, I mean, the goddess of oneness wants you to know that you are still connected with this person, that you are still one, okay? No matter what confusion is going on in your head, that's going to clear up sooner than later. But one thing they want you to know is that you need to find the self-love, because sometimes we can be confused, not about the other person's. We may think we're confused about the other person's intentions, but it's really a confusion that we need to fix within ourselves. It's the way that we think of ourselves that is confusing us, that is making things a little bit more difficult than they should be. Okay, so that's very deep, because sometimes we can put things on our partners, and it's really things we need to deal with within ourselves. Okay, so if you have feelings of inadequacy or low self-esteem, and they have nothing to do with the situation over here, this person being away from you. And if a person has passed on or has left you, basically know that that confusion is ending. And this card is basically saying, get into yourself. Begin to love yourself. Maybe that person was a crutch for you, or maybe that person was your support system, or whatever they may have been to you. It's time for you to take control of your own destiny and love yourself as much as you look for that person to love you. Okay? And so we're going to go ahead and lay this right here and see what the next card holds for us. God of indulgence. It's all right to stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence and balance is healthy. Okay. So this came up in a few of my readings before. And I think it had a lot to do with my diet, but I'm not sure. But let's see what the God of indulgence is trying to say. Okay, so the God of indulgence is basically trying to tell you today that it is all right to stop beating yourself up. It is wonderful to indulge in the things we love every day, once in a while. Everything is fine in good measure. Just don't overdo it. Whether it is food, drink, or substances of any kind, relationships or material possessions, remember, excess of anything leads to some form of imbalance. Yet at the same time, remember that all is valid and all is love. A little indulgence in some form or another is natural and even healthy, so don't beat yourself up when you do indulge in those things you love. Just be mindful. Don't deny yourself, just keep it in balance, and when you do indulge, try to do it in ways that nurture and nourish your spirit rather than cloud it or suppress it. Okay, so this card is basically saying for whoever's out there seeing this reading that not to beat yourself up. I don't know, maybe you smoke too much marijuana, maybe you drink too much. Anything done in moderation is good. And it could be this situation of this person passing or this person traveling that may have you having a few extra glasses of wine than normal, more wine than normal, or you're smoking more marijuana than normal, or maybe you're eating more than normal, to fill this void of this person being away. But basically, the angel of clearing is basically telling you it's going to be all right. You're going to have some clarity very soon, okay? And it's really important that you love yourself right now. Get really into you. This is okay over here. This is all fine, okay? But it's time for you to get into yourself, okay? And that means watching what you're doing. So meaning if you're drinking too much, if you're smoking too much, if you're eating too much, if you're doing things to kind of mask the feeling of this person being away, you need to get it under control. Know that it's okay to indulge a little bit in a little bit of ice cream. Just don't eat the whole carton, or whatever else it is you may like to do to kind of deal with your situation. I always say it's not a good thing to indulge in, intoxicants and things of that nature, when you're going through something that is tumultuous in your life, because now you're using this as a crutch to deal with what's going on in your life instead of allowing yourself to, come to conclusions without, mind altering substances, shall I say. Because we can come to the wrong conclusions sometimes. And even low vibrating food, it can cloud up our judgment. So we have to really watch out for that. Don't beat yourself up. It's okay if you've indulged a little bit. Just get it under control, okay? Get it under control. And now I'm going to pull a card from our tarot. I love this deck. I really do. Let me go ahead and deal it up in front of you. We're going to see how this card goes with our reading. And I'm going to stop right here. Let's cleanse the card. Okay. Okay, so let's see what this card has to say for us. The card that came out here is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups here. Okay, and as you can see, this guy, he looks like he's standing there with a cup. And I've never pulled this card, so let me just see what this card means. I'm not even going to try to look at the card and explain it. I'm just going to grab the book and see what it says here. The Page of Cups, Page of Cups. And just like I said, some of these cards are new to me, so... Okay, so the Page of Cups. Oh, okay. This is for a child, so I don't know if this reading is for a child or somebody who's young. Kind, thoughtful, gentle, creative, artistic, generally well-behaved and polite. Sensitive to others, but can also be slightly oversensitive to criticism or harsh realities of life. Usually well-liked by others, but may have difficulty socially at school due to sensitive nature and other children's thoughtless words or actions taken to heart. As an event, happy news of an emotional nature generally can be news about love, engagement, marriage, or birth. Okay, so I'm not quite sure if this is saying that whoever's out there looking at this reading, maybe you're a younger person and you're looking at this, and this is the water element as well. And I see the orange at the top of the card, which for me represents the sacral chakra. So I don't know, it could be the child within you, because we all grow and we have this child still within us even when we become adults. And I don't know if you went through some things as a child and you need to fix those things within. Because what this is basically saying, that you're kind, you're thoughtful, you're gentle and creative, artistic, and generally well behaved as you were as a child. But you're sensitive to others. But you can also be oversensitive. So, and which might have a lot to do with why you're indulging and, having issues with what's going on over here. But the way I'm reading this is that you can be oversensitive to criticism or harsh realities of life. So I don't know if this is someone dying or someone have left and they're traveling, but you can be oversensitive to some things that are going on. And just like I said, the confusion, and you will have clarity The confusion you've been feeling about this situation will clear up, but they really want you to get into self-love, watch out for overindulging, and to tap into your inner child. Tap into your inner child because it says here that you're usually well liked by others, but may have difficulty socially due to a sensitive nature that you have. Okay, and other people's thoughtless words or actions are being taken to heart when they shouldn't. Okay, but there's a happy ending. No matter what they want, you to work on yourself. It's basically, this card is saying it's time for you to look at how you treat yourself, how you speak to yourself. You need to exercise some self-love. Get rid of all that stuff that happened in your past as a child. Whatever happened in your past as a child has happened, and you need to get through it. There's no need for you to be oversensitive. Sometimes things, we might have been teased in school. We might have been bullied in school when we were growing up. We might have had a tumultuous household. You know, you're very sensitive right now because of things that you went through. And that inner child is reacting to current situations and making you overreact when it comes to this person being away, this person passing away. And you just need to know, time in meditating and clearing your thoughts could be very good to help you, get that clarity that you're looking for. So I suggest that you try some meditation and some yoga, tapping into your chakra systems, get those chakras aligned, but basically take care of yourself. Eat high vibrating foods, exercise, get into you. This is self-love. This is you hugging yourself. You need to embrace yourself. Yes, we would love for this person to be there to embrace us, but it's time for you to get into you and love yourself, okay? You're not going to fix it with overindulging. You're not going to fix it with, smoking a lot of marijuana, drinking a bunch of wine, or anything of that nature. Whatever it is that you do. Just like I said, everything is good in moderation. Well, some things are good in moderation. Though, you need to make sure that you are tapping into you, working on that inner child that is oversensitive to everything and takes everything out of context because of things that may have happened as a child to you. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and stop there because I think this reading pretty much just spoke very loud and clear to someone out there. I can resonate with a lot of this. I don't know who this is for, but I ask that you please do, take into consideration that the angels want you to know, and they are calling you, they are beckoning you to tap into yourself. Give yourself some self-love. Heal from old childhood traumas, things that you are now operating off of, old feelings that you are basically allowing to come into your present adult life, okay? And so, yeah, that's how this is standing out to me, that basically you need to get into you. This over here is fine, okay? This is fine. You don't have to worry about this. This is what you need to worry about, your self-love. And not trying to hide behind food, marijuana, alcohol, or drugs in order to get your life or get an understanding or get clarity. You cannot get clarity by overindulging. Okay, because you have to know if you're doing too much alcohol, too much marijuana, eating too much food, you're lowering your vibrations, which can bring you to a point of depression, give you anxiety, and such and so on, okay? So tap into that inner child, love you, and again, this is Oracle and Tarot readings with Royalty. I am Royalty, and I will tap in a minute with you, family. Ashe.